Welcome and hello there. Let's have a go with several fascinating and rather unusual facts, shall we? It's always our pleasure to delight and entertain you. Right then, let's go for it. In the Beatles' song Strawberry Fields Forever, if you play the ending backward, some people believe they can hear John Lennon saying, "I buried Paul," which fueled rumours that Paul McCartney had died and been replaced by an imposter. The moral? Don't always believe what you hear, especially if the truth seems a little backward. The first professional athlete to earn $1 million salary was baseball player Nolan Ryan, who signed a $1 million per year contract with the Houston Astros in 1979. Believe it or not, Velcro was inspired by nature. Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral came up with the idea after noticing how burrs stuck to his dog's fur during a walk in the woods. Yes, even our pets can inspire great innovations. Well-known author J.K. Rowling made a decision to use the pseudonym Robert Galbraith to publish her crime fiction series, Cormoran Strike. Why? It's simple, really. She wanted to release the books without the immense pressure and expectations tied to her famous Harry Potter series. All right, you lassies, listen up. Imelda Marcos, the former First Lady of the Philippines, became infamous for her extensive shoe collection. When the Marcos family fled the Philippines in 1986, over 1,000 pairs of her shoes were left behind, symbolizing the excesses of her husband's regime. 1,000! Can you imagine? The ever-popular Slinky toy was invented by naval engineer Richard James in 1943 when he accidentally knocked a tension spring off a shelf and watched it gradually walk itself downward rather than falling hard and fast to the floor.
Figs contain as much calcium as milk. Did you know that? Dried figs especially contain about the same amount of calcium as an 8-ounce serving of skim milk, around 300 milligrams worth. Other foods that are also high in calcium are almonds, leafy greens, fortified flour, as well as soybean-derived foods like tofu and edamame. So there. Those of you who might be milk and lactose intolerant simply have little excuse now to get your daily calcium. You're welcome. Did you grow up in the 1980s, like I did? Well, you might like this one if you don't already know. The band Toto, made famous for their single Africa, was also Michael Jackson's backing band on the album Thriller. Yes, several members of the band Toto, including Steve and Jeff Porcaro, Steve Lukather, and David Paich, were involved in Michael's album recording and production. Pretty cool, huh? Otto von Bismarck, also known as the Iron Chancellor of Germany, was famous for his strategic alliances and diplomatic skills, unifying the German states under Prussian leadership. He is widely considered a master of political maneuvering, particularly known for his skillful diplomacy and ability to navigate complex European politics to achieve his goal of unifying Germany through strategic alliances and calculated wars, often employing the policy of realpolitik. All of this helped maintain Germany's position in a peaceful Europe. Did you know that simply changing fonts can save you a considerable amount of printer ink? On average, using lighter fonts can save about 10% on ink for inkjet printers that use old-style cartridges. Certain fonts like Century Gothic, Times New Roman, and Garamond are designed with thinner lines, resulting in less ink usage compared to thicker fonts like Arial, making them more ink-efficient options when printing documents. Now that's something to write about. The word Pamukkale in Turkish translates to cotton castle. It's a remarkable site in southwestern Turkey that features stunning white travertine terraces formed by natural hot springs. This mineral-rich water cascades slowly down the hillside into pools below, creating a visually striking landscape. This area has been drawing visitors to its thermal springs since the time of classical antiquity. Scottish physician and microbiologist Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin by accident in 1928. He noticed that mold growing on a petri dish of bacteria prevented the bacteria from growing. In fact, finding the mold was indeed killing the bacteria. He quickly isolated the substance and named it Penicillium notatum. This discovery led to the development of penicillin, one of the most important antibiotics in medical history. So, what did you think? Pretty awesome stuff, right? We love putting all these facts and content together for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.